Balochistan is a region of immense scale, stretching across 36 districts. For decades, the citizens living in these remote valleys have navigated a harsh landscape without reliable access to safe roads, functioning clinics, or clean water. For many, the daily routine is dictated by basic survival, waiting at community pumps to fill plastic containers with water to last through the heat. Historically, programs designed to fix these issues were often cut short by layers of bureaucratic red tape. Essential projects would begin with fanfare, only to stall midway and leave behind unfinished buildings and dry wells. Funding also faced a complex journey. Resources typically passed through a long chain of contractors and intermediaries, often depleting significantly before any work actually occurred on the ground. The old model of development lacked two critical requirements for success: the speed to solve immediate problems and the transparency to ensure every rupee reached its destination. To address these systemic failures, the government launched the Balochistan Special Development Initiative. This program carries a commitment of 26.49 billion rupees specifically for fast-track infrastructure. BSDI operates on a specific mechanical split. Project execution is managed locally by those on the ground, while financial control is handled through a centralized digital hub. This structure removes the planning process from distant government offices and places it in the public square, allowing citizens to drive the agenda. This shifts the entire focus of provincial development, moving away from top-down budgeting and toward solving the specific issues faced by the common citizen. The engine behind this structural change is a three-phase cycle. It begins with identification, where district coordination committees meet directly with local communities to catalog their most urgent needs. These needs are identified through physical gatherings, such as Kuli Kacheri, or open court sessions, and traditional jirga consultations. Because each district is allocated 1 billion rupees, the local population decides where the money goes. In Washuk, this process led directly to a series of solar-powered water supply schemes tailored to the specific terrain of that district. By giving the community the power to choose, the program guarantees that every project serves a functional purpose rather than a political one. Once a project is chosen, it enters Phase 2, approval. Technical experts review the feasibility of the proposal, working within a model designed to bypass the administrative delays that usually plague public works. A critical part of this phase is the upfront allocation. The total budget for a project is fully secured and locked in before construction is even allowed to start. Securing the full resources in advance removes the risk of a project running out of money and stalling before it can benefit the community. In Phase 3, execution, the physical work begins. Construction teams deploy across the districts to clear roads and lay foundations. Oversight during this phase is managed by the Project Management Tracking System, which serves as the digital backbone for the entire initiative. The system works like this. When a milestone is met, the bill routes digitally to a central unit, bypassing layers of approvals. Once verified, payment is sent electronically, direct to the contractor, eliminating the middlemen who once siphoned funds. But this digital speed also requires rigorous physical proof. Before payment is authorized, the engineers task force and CM inspection team visit the site, verifying that work meets strict quality standards. This combination of digital tracking and on-ground inspections creates an ironclad system of accountability for every project. The scale of this pipeline is visible across all 36 districts. A 26.49 billion rupee investment is currently powering 2,178 separate development projects. The impact is measurable in the 935 renovated schools and the 251 upgraded health facilities that are now serving their local communities. Essential utilities are also a priority, with 709 completed water supply schemes and 659 systems now providing renewable energy to rural areas. These specific local outcomes range from the solarization of the civil hospital in Surab to the establishment of 23 e-commerce centers, providing digital infrastructure for the province's youth. These numbers prove that this three-phase model can deliver high-quality, life-changing infrastructure at an accelerated pace. The true innovation here is the way the government now treats the citizen as an active development partner rather than a passive observer. By combining the ancient jirga system with a modern digital payment backend, the province has created a way to build at scale without compromising on quality or transparency. BSDI is building a Balochistan where the delivery of schools and clean water is no longer a matter of bureaucratic chance, but a result of the community's own voice.